Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp. And this is a new animation live-action hybrid film coming to you on Netflix from director Jonathan A. Rosenbaum. And this film is in the vein of Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Tom and Jerry, where it takes a classic cartoon character who has a zany world of no physics and throws him into the real world, and you know what? It doesn't really mesh well. This particular film starts off with Woody being thrown out of the park he lives in and being told, you need to go learn some teamwork, and lands in front of a camp that says, like, guide for teamwork, and he's just like, wow, that was easy. And it's just like, not only is this movie extremely convenient, but then it's going to make very unclever jokes about it. That's the kind of movie you're getting into. Not going to lie. There's moments of this that are legitimately funny. I think when it's just dealing with like the zany animated characters, whether it's Woody Woodpecker or Buzz Buzzard or Wally Walrus, got all of them, voiced by Eric Beza, who is Woody, and then you have Kevin Michael Richardson, who's Buzz, and Tom Kenny, who is Wally, and you know, they're a lot of fun voice actors. When they're doing their crazy cartoonish slapstick kind of comedy, it works. It's zany, it's wild. But then the rest of the film is this story of like this artistic kids camp who's going toe to toe with like the cool like military camp. And the two leaders of these camps are cousins, and their ancestor hid gold somewhere, and it's turning into this whole entire convoluted thing where these two camps have to compete with each other. The art camp might get closed down, and all of this is just this jumbled up flaying together of subplots while Woody's trying to, you know, learn teamwork, and Buzz is trying to steal the gold. And it's just one of those kinds of films that, like, why did you need a whole bunch of, like, this whole entire other story is its own cliched, familiar kind of story to begin with, and then you just throw Woody Woodpecker in. And in this particular film, Woody Woodpecker is a jerk, not a nice person, extremely selfish, and also really annoying. And no matter like how hard Boza is portraying this character, really trying his best with the voice, and that works, except the material given to him is not great. I think Buzz and Wally were a lot of fun for what they were supposed to be doing, but all these kids in both these camps are one-note characters that have like one little trait that they have to learn. And even Mary Louise Parker and Josh Lawson, who play the two cousins that run these camps, they're charismatic actors, and they don't really get much to work with here either. And by the end, the third act rolls around, and this gets really, really messy and crazy, and just a jumbled smashing together of these different subplots to try to have a satisfying ending by the end. And it's all really predictable and just not something interesting. It just feels like it's going through the motions. This film looks like it was shot for television. All of the cinematography is like this super saturated, bright looking sitcom kind of shooting. And, you know, the animated characters look a little grotesque next to these live action characters. But from the opening scene where it's just this really forced modernization, and you have like, and you're just like, well, the moment that started, I'm just like, well, this is not fitting right. And it's hard taking a classic kind of cartoon and trying to shove it in modern times and make it feel modern, and just didn't mesh well here. Sure, maybe your 5-year-old will have some laughs and enjoy this, but all the adults in the room will be rolling their eyes for an hour and 40 minutes, especially because this film really starts to drag. They could have like leaned this a little bit to just like 90 minutes or 85 minutes. I think it would have worked better, but it just drags, especially in the second and third act. So in the end, this is a miscalculation, I think, but you know, it's there. Kids can watch it as many times as they want. It's on Netflix, and I don't know how much the parents, even with their nostalgia for the old cartoon, will be getting anything out of this. But those are my thoughts on Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.